Hey, what's up YouTube? Well, today we are taking the RR310 to the service center to do an ECU firmware update. So, stay tuned. So, I'll be talking more about the bike in this vlog as well as my service center experience. So, stick along for the ride. Right now I'm headed to TVS Kadir in Trivandrum. This is actually a new service center for RR310 bikes, and as you know, previously I had done all my services at home where the service technician used to come from Coimbatore and rectify all my issues on the bike. Now due to the current pandemic situation, I didn't want to risk the technician by making him travel all the way from there to here, and that's the reason why I'm going to Trivandrum to check out this service center. And mainly I actually want to do the ECU firmware update that was released 2 to 3 months back. Now the firmware update is supposed to rectify the stalling issue that I've been having. I didn't get any solution for that till now, and once I get the ECU firmware update, I'll ride the bike for around 1 to 2 months, and I'll definitely give you an update on my channel as to whether the stalling issue has been rectified or not. Now engine stalling issue is one of the main issues that I've been facing, and I hope this firmware update rectifies it. Now for those of you who do not know what the engine stalling issue is about, you can click the link above where I've done a video on this before. I'm actually a bit anxious about the new service, and I'm not sure how their customer service will be and how they take care of the bikes there, because so far my service technician had been Mr. Mani from Coimbatore, who's supposed to be one of the best technician in Tamil Nadu. So since the bar is pretty high, I'm actually a bit worried about the tech in Trivandrum. I hope they are at least half as good as him. Anyways, only time will tell. I'm not sure about other service centers, but in this Trivandrum service center, they actually service just 2 RR310 bikes per day. Now I do not know if this is because of the pandemic situation right now, but this is what they've told, and I had to book an appointment 1 week earlier, and I got the slot for 9 a.m. today. So now many of you have been asking me how's the new BS6 RR310 compared to this bike. The truth is it's vastly superior over this bike because it gets a lot of new features like the new TFT dash, the riding modes, the amazing Michelin Pilot 5 tires, and not just that, they have also improved the quality levels of the bike. Like if you see the paint quality of my bike near the brake canister and near the brake pads and the wing mirrors, you can see that the paint is chipping off, but in the newer bikes this does not happen. And also the refinement levels of the engine has been improved a lot on the new bike as well. So really the new BS6 bike, it's really worth the money. Even though they've increased the prices, it's totally worth it. The only thing I really miss on my bike right now compared to the BS6 bike is the awesome TFT dash. That is one part which I cannot retrofit on my bike. The riding modes, though, I do not miss it much because for such a low horsepower bike it does not make much of a difference. But the TFT dash, it does make a huge difference. It really makes it look so cool. Now I need to mention one thing here, that is on a hot summer day when you're stuck in heavy traffic like this, you do feel the engine's heat. It does get hot. It's not like Superbike hot, but it does get hot and uncomfortable, so you need to keep that in mind. Once you're on the move, the heat doesn't bother you much. The specialty about the signals on this stretch of the road is that once you get caught on one signal, you get caught on all the signals on that stretch, so that's pretty disappointing. That girl on the scooty is riding pretty aggressively. Oh, she just escaped a crash, and even that guy did not use any indicator and moved without any warning. Anyways, we reached our destination on time. That on the right is the TVS service center. Let's make a quick U-turn and go that side. So that's it guys, servicing is complete. I'm sorry I couldn't vlog of the work being done on the bike as they did not allow me. So but I'll explain what all was done to the bike. So in this service what they did was, first they did a water wash of the motorcycle, then they did some polishing on the body. After that they did chain lubing, then they replaced a new air filter, then they had done the ECU firmware update. They also did a small oil top up. So the total bill came up to 1847 rupees, and my bike has done now around 11,334 kilometers. I really hope that the firmware update has rectified the engine stalling issue. I'll be riding the bike now for 1 or 2 months, and I'll definitely give an update on that. Since it's a very intermittent issue and comes occasionally, I'll have to ride a bit longer. So fingers crossed that this firmware fixes this issue. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and if you did, please do hit the like button. Also consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done already. And until next time, this is Stan signing out. Bye bye.